Hello, I'm working on a journal cover. I've got this sticky back canvas, but it says it's repositionable, so I'm going to add some glue to it, I think. That just seems like a good idea. So I'm going to put the glue on this and then stick it down on that. Whoops. I started a little bit early, but I was out here, so I figured why not. Well, that's not coming out as nicely as normal. Come on in and chat with me. I see 4 people watching, nobody in the chat. This is not the time for lurking. Hi, Alina. Evidently, when I said come in and chat, I scared off a couple of people. Oh, that wasn't my intention, but how are you doing? Hi, Judy. I didn't think I recognized your name. I'm glad you're here. And I really don't mind lurkers. I just like to know who's here. I'm glad you're here. I'm playing around with making a journal cover or covering something for a journal. And hi, Janet. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. So I thought if I was going to be out here working and I'm going on in a few minutes anyway, I might as well just go ahead. Okay, I'm going to set that up here out of the way and work on this one. I'm making this journal for the this journal cover to work in that prophecy study that we're gonna start next week. Well, this week, I guess. No, on Sunday. Anyway. um. I'm doing pretty good, Janet. I've really yesterday was a good day, and today was great until I ate lunch, and I wasn't thinking. I make this recipe with broccoli and chicken and it calls for ranch dressing, but it has the recipe to make the ranch dressing yourself. And that's what I did before when I made it. But this time I was lazy, and my husband likes ranch dressing on his salad, so I had some. So I thought I'm just going to use that ranch dressing instead of making it, by the recipe. And I didn't realize that his ranch dressing has MSG in it. So I ended up um, I ended up doing bad things to myself. But anyway, it's better now than it was, so I'm glad. But other than that, I'm doing good. Hi, Ruth. I'm glad all of you are here. I got this sticky back canvas at the thrift store. It's it says stick on canvas, and it says it's repositionable, so that's why I'm using glue. I don't know. So you can anyway. I don't want it to be repositionable. I want it to stay put. So, hi, Mitz. It's It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. This is one of those cases where you have a plan and you hope it comes together. And that's what I'm trying to hoping it'll come together. That's where I'm at right now. I'm covering an old book covers, and then I'm going to add a bigger spine. It had a very small spine. I'm going to add a bigger spine from another old book cover. Hi, Giovanna. It's good to see you. Hi, Rose. I'm so happy you're here. Well, you do what you need to do, but it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is just trying to get cover this, and then I'll decorate it when we have the first prophecy study. I'll decorate this, and then I might use that on my pick 10. Who knows? We might have something that says add texture. For something that's repositionable, it sticks pretty good to scissors. Hi, Cheryl. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm having trouble reading chat tonight. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, that's why I'm having trouble. I usually have it at about 110%, and it was at 90%. So I'm just playing while we wait, and we'll do a pick 10 in a little bit, but this is a project I wanted to get done today, and I spent too much time doing other stuff, and I decided I wanted to try and get some cleaning stuff done. I'm trying to get my craft room just a little bit better organized, and it doesn't have to be, perfect. I just would like it to be better. And I was trying to work on that some today. Plus trying to get shipping prices for those spinning kits. And I do have 2 more. If there's anybody who didn't say they wanted one, who does want one, I have 2 more that I can sell if you want them. There's a video. You can look at the video and see what's in the kits and decide if you want one or not. We are going to do a hangout to learn spinning. So if you want one, just let me know. I want to send them all out as soon as I can, because I'd like to do that class sometime in May. And I know Ruth and Barb both wanted one, and it'll take at least a couple of weeks to get them to Canada. So those of you that are here in the States, you'll get yours long before they will. But okay. Now my thought is to put these like this. So I need to add some glue in here. I'm fixing to remind me of my daughter. She's always asking me, do you ever, kind of questions. Do you ever do this? Do you ever do that? Do you ever remember? No. And do you ever have this whole plan in your head of how you're going to do something? And it just seems like the perfect plan. You get in the middle of it, and then you're not sure if it's so perfect or not. That's kind of where I'm at right now, hoping that this is going to work out good. It seems like a sound plan, but I'm trying to leave some space here so it'll fold. Oh, maybe I didn't leave enough. I'm glad I did that. Okay. Okay. Oh, the chat moved and I'm not seeing the bottom of it. Sorry about that. Hi, Beth. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Journey. I thought the chat wasn't moving, and then I realized it was just my part of it that wasn't moving. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue the sides down. Before we go to this canvas is already gessoed and everything, so that's nice. My biggest concern is, will it stay put and will it bend good? So we'll see. Oh, thanks, Janet. I'm getting really excited about that. My only worry is how to set up the camera so that y'all can really see what I'm doing, and I can still see the chat and everything. So, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let me turn this around. Hi, Mary. I don't know if I said hi to you or not. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you decided you wanted a kit. And don't worry, if you like spinning, 2 spindles is not too many. I have I don't know, 30 or 40 probably. No, not maybe not. 20? At least 20. Because I get bored with spinning one thing, so I spin a little on this spindle and then I move on and spin something else and then I come back. So I thought it was really weird. I was when I went to mail those things, Spanky ordered a kit and she lives in Indiana, and it only cost $8 to send that kit to Indiana, and it cost $11.20 to send it to Florida and to North Carolina and South Carolina, which are the other places I've already sent it to. So she got a good deal. Hi, Lori. It's good to see you. That's okay, Mary. There was still a kit left, and there's actually still 2 more. So you weren't too late. I'm sorry. I know that sounds really yucky, but that's the sound of this thing scraping against the canvas. Okay, let's move this here. Are y'all going to want to do a pick 10 tonight? I feel like if I stream and don't do a pick 10, people get upset. So I always just assume we're going to. Yeah, that's just really strange. Um, I guess it depends on, what they go by, but you'd think the post offices would at least be the same. But when she said that, it, I told her when she showed me that those were $11.20 for Beth's and Becky's. I said, well, I went online and I put in somebody in Pennsylvania because that was a far away. And I thought, that would give me a good idea of what it would cost. And that one said 8.55. And she said, yeah, well, we've got these zones and they go like this. I was like, okay. Anyway, then those were 11.20. I was like, well, all right. Then I got there with Spankies and it said $8. I was like, well, okay. It may, but you'd think it would be, um, just the way it is because it's, um, how do I say? You'd think it would be standardized. Anyway, I was surprised that I could send it to, of course, it takes longer. I'm sending it like first class mail to Canada and it's going priority to everybody in the States. But when she was telling me that the priority shipping cost was like 3 cents different from first class in the States, and so I might as well send it priority. So that's what I did. I hope this will work. Working on napkins. That sounds good, Beth. I need something to really rub in there good. Let's see. Probably a bone folder would be the best thing, but let's see if it'll. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Ruth. I'm happy to be able to do it. I was glad there was enough interest in people that want them because they've just been sitting there taking up space while I waited for another chance to teach a class. And I don't know why I never thought about teaching one online before, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. I need something better than that. Let's see. Let's see if that'll go in there. Oh yeah, that's better. We'll leave brown marks, but that's okay. Okay, that's going to be a nice looking book. I think I'm going to be happy with it. Then I'll have to decorate it. I did have a great Easter. This journal cover is going to be for the prophecy study that I'm doing. I'm making a, where'd I put them? I made 4 signatures to go in it because it's going to be a long study. And but I know they're going to need to get, bigger, so that's what it's for. Oh, good for you, Becky. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here too, Tanya. I wanted something that, when I get through with this, I want it to last. So I wanted it to be a pretty sturdy cover. And that book was the right size, pretty much, but it was only this wide, so I had to make it bigger. But I think that's going to look good. Okay, I'm going to let that sit and let the glue dry. Yes, we're at Tanya's channel at noon Central Time, 1 Eastern Time to finish our Do-Si-Do book. Yay! I'm excited. I'm ready to get that going. I haven't picked out my buttons yet to bind it with, but I'm going to, and I think that's going to be fun. Now, where do I put these? Okay, right there's going to work. Well, if you do, Becky, you're going to be way better than me. I had to move all. Oh, that's yuck. I had to move all my. I had a whole bunch of stuff on here, trying to organize it, and I had to move it all off and stick it back on another stack, because so I could do this tonight. That's bad when you've only got one empty spot in your room. Everything else is piles, because when you're sorting through those piles, you have to take them to that one empty spot to work. It doesn't always work. Hey, Mark. I'm glad you're here. Oh, goodness, Cheryl. That's awful. We're supposed to be getting some rain tonight, but nothing, at least as far as I know, nothing but rain. I hope it's nothing but rain. It was just barely sprinkling any when I came out here, so I haven't heard any thunder or lightning or anything like that. So tomorrow is supposed to be even more rain than chances of rain than today. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm just hoping we actually get some. Okay, I decided I was going to do my pick 10 on a little cheap canvas. Not even sure where I got these, Walmart or the dollar store, one or the other. But I rarely ever do that. In fact, I don't think I've ever done a pick 10 on a canvas. So I decided I'm going to do it today. It poured at Janet's house today. Oh, well, glue them down as a background on something, Becky. Then they won't be completely worthless. Oh. Excuse me. I'll use that for my paint. It's the sticky back off that canvas. It's slicky. I got a couple of those. Might as well use them for something. Then I can throw them away. That's right. Means more pretty flowers. My mom's irises are just going crazy. So that's kind of fun. We're finally getting some flowers around here. The roses have buds on it. I mean, have, buds, but they haven't opened yet. So, okay. Do y'all want to do a pick 10? Okay, Tanya. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, Mary's playing. Who else is going to play? Let me get a pen so I can write this down. We'll have fun while you're working. That's Thanks, Janet. Is Mary the only person who's going to play along tonight? Hi, Gail. It's good to see you. Working and lurking. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Beth. Thanks, Beth. Oh, cool. Well, we like to see what you spent your money on. I have to spend money vicariously through y'all right now. Got car repairs and stuff to pay for. And Cheryl's going to do it later tomorrow. That's cool. That's fine. Okay. Well, Beth and Mary, if y'all are the only ones who are going to, oh, that'll be good, Ruth. That'll be good. Are you going to save them and use them, Ruth? Do it tomorrow? Or are you going to do your pages right now while we're going? Doing it now. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to put you down, but we probably won't do 15 minutes on each prompt, so I don't know how that'll work out. But we're happy to have you playing along however you do it. Wow, that's a pretty good coupon, $20 off of 50. Just doodling. All right. Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you want to do a pick 10 where we pick sticks or pick cards, or would you like for people that are in the chat to give us prompts? How do you want to do it? Yeah, I saw that they had a coupon. I get the emails. I didn't even look at it because, like I said, I don't need to be spending money. So I just clicked it, deleted it. Hi, Mina. It's good to see you. Oh, Mark votes for potato art. Okay, I'll have some potatoes in my background. Anybody else? The first prompt is potatoes. Nobody's going to answer me on how they want to do it. So we're just going to let everybody give us prompts. And Mark was the first one to shout one out, and he said potatoes. So I'm drawing potato shapes. So somebody else give us a second prompt for when we get through with potatoes. Hi, Miss Ellie K. Yeah, yeah, Mark's here. Use potato colors. Good job, Ruth. That's a good idea. Okay, we've got beige, Becky says. And Cheryl says paint. Okay, let's see. Number 1 is potatoes. Number 2 is beige. Number 3 is paint. And we may actually do 2, beige and paint. And we'll make number 3 the next one. We'll do beige paint. Okay. I haven't had a chance to watch Janet Young's stream today. Oh, you were talking to Beth. Okay, good. I feel bad when I can't answer a question. Hi, Azure. It's good to have you here. Okay, potatoes and then beige paint. And we'll stop right there for now. I'll ask for another prompt in a little bit. I got to get some beige paint down here. I know I have some. Okay, this is called mocha, light mocha, but we're going to call it beige. Flesh, that's fine. Yeah, something not dark. Whatever you want to call beige, you can call beige, Beth. I'm calling this light mocha beige. All right, where's the... Let's see. And I'm going to put it on here with oh, kind of covers up my... I'm going to put it on here with a sponge. Okay. Mashed potatoes. There you go. That looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Oh, goodness. We will see what happens. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Y'all think about another prompt. Okay. Prompt number 3 is dots or pink flowers. Or maybe we should say and or, because you can use both if you want. Prompt number 4 is doodle with a black marker. Okay, let's stop right there. Don't give me any more till we're ready. So we need dots and pink flowers. Okay. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to use for my dots. Okay, I'm going to use this end of this paintbrush for dots. And then yes, exactly, Becky. I'm going to make dots, and then I'm going to make flowers and make dots in the flowers. Exactly what I was thinking. Okay, but now I've got to make my flowers. So what paint do I want to use for that? Pink. Pink flowers, she said. Okay. Hi, Sharon. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to do some pink eraser apple barrel. And then I'm going to put some accents over the top of it with this bright red metallic, because it's kind of a pink. It's not really very red. Okay. And then I'll decide what color to make my dots after that. So. And I'm going to be very simplistic with my flowers here. Okay. Do one more down here. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to add a little bit more to these before I add the red in. I never thought I'd be making a canvas with flowers on top of potatoes here. But we're going to turn those potatoes into a background, so we're not going to worry about them. They're going to be fine. Okay. I'm going to dry this just a little bit, and then I'm going to put that other color on. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this to. Oh, I was supposed to use this to kind of define these, but it looks like all I'm doing is putting one on top of the other. Oh well, that's all right. I just needed to play some today, so I'm okay with it. I still have got some dots to do, but Beth and Mary and Ruth, let me know if y'all get when you're ready to move on. I didn't wait for you last time. I just moved on. Sorry about that. What color should I make my dots in the center of these flowers? Oh yeah, I haven't gotten to doodling yet either. I'm still trying to. Yeah, forgot about doodle. We got a doodle. Let me find a place to put my paintbrush. But I got to do dots first. Oh, I need that paintbrush to do my dots. Oh, sorry, y'all. I only have half a brain tonight. Floating acrylic skins. What color paper? I think most kinds of paper probably would pick it up. Whatever you can control. Easy would be my choice. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Oh, dots. Did anybody tell me what color dots? White. Okay. I think I'm going to dry this and I'm going to use a white marker then for my dots. Ooh. Okay, let me find some white. There we go. Use this. Okay. Okay, now doodling. Doodling in black. And I'm just going to use this black chalk marker and just do some. Potato flowers. There you go. Okay. Trying to decide if I should outline these flowers too or just leave it like it is. What do you think? Should I outline the flowers or leave them like they are? Sharon says outline. All right. Outline the little centers. All right, we'll start with that. Trying to decide if I want to outline any more on the flowers other than that. Let's do this just for kicks. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it like that for right now. Okay, Mary, Beth, Ruth, are y'all ready to move on? Do we need to let somebody give us another prompt? Okay, somebody give us a prompt. This will be number 5. Use green, Janet says. Okay. I know what y'all are doing. Y'all are out there going, there's got to be something we can tell her that will save this picture. What could it be? And you can't come up with anything. Oh, use green. Okay. Let me get some green. Just a sec. Yeah. Okay. Somewhere I have some Posca pens. That's what I was wanting to use green. But we will just Oh, there's my doggy. Let me let him in. Come on in, baby. Come on. You're gonna get rained on. Lay down. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Journey says use any kind of stamp. We will make that number 6. Where did my pen go? Use any kind of stamp will be number 6. Okay. Let's stop after that till we get these 2 done. And then we'll ask for another one. Hi, Christy. I'm glad you're here. Janet, would you post the first 6 prompts for Christy? We're doing it a little bit different tonight, Christy. We're just letting people tell us what prompts to do when it's time. No, this may not turn out very good here. I'm trying to make some like green vine things that are actually behind the flowers. Can you tell I'm not a good painter? Mm, let's see if I can get that. Maybe let's make it wider here. Make it go like that. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back over that black again. I think that's what I really need to do. Hi, Holly. I'm glad you're here. This one right here is it's getting bent by all the flowers. We're gonna say that's what it is. Oh goodness. Let's cover up some of the potatoes at least. Uh-oh. This one's going to go in front of those flowers because I don't like the way it looks. Okay, I'm making it worse and worse. I need more of that dark green. Don't be covering the potatoes. Well, right now I feel like I need to just cover everything. Okay. Have I covered up enough flowers? No, this isn't the book cover. I just built the book cover. I'll show you while I'm waiting on this to dry. Um, this definitely needs my mind taken off of it because it's just, I can't tell if I'm making it uglier and uglier or not. Yeah, this is just a canvas, an 8x10 canvas. I don't usually work on canvas. I'm a junk journal kind of person, but okay. This is the this is the journal cover that I made. And I just took the front and backs of a book that would fit the pages I wanted, and then I added a bigger insert here, and I covered them with a sticky back canvas. I had to glue it down because it doesn't, it's not permanent. So I made it permanent by gluing it down, and then I'll decorate it when I do my first prophecy study on Sunday. But I didn't want to stick down. And these wallpaper pieces are going to be the my signatures. So I built it to hold those. So that's my my journal cover. This is just me making a mess. Oh, good, Beth. I'm glad. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been wanting to study this for a long time. So, okay, I'm going to draw this a little bit, and then I'm going to go back in with my black and outline my flowers and hope that'll help it. Then I'm going to have to come up with some kind of stamp to use. I am going to just do uploaded videos, Mina. I decided, and I'll probably upload them for they'll be uploaded for Sunday, and so you can watch them anytime you want. But they'll come out on Sunday, and it depends. One reason I wanted to do videos was because it would be hard for me to have a specific time to do it, because sometimes I do a better job if I do it on Saturday, and sometimes Sunday itself works better for me. So right now, all I know is that they're going to be uploaded on Sundays or published on Sundays. I'm not sure exactly what time, but it's going to be an art journaling prophecy study, kind of like I did the Psalms before, only we're going to do prophecies this time instead of Psalms. And I'm going to use a different kind of book for my journaling, but that's where we're at. That's where I'm at thinking about it right now anyway. I'm trying to make this look like the leaf's not halfway in front of the flower. I mean, on this side, I kind of messed it up on that side, but hopefully that's helping a little bit. Okay, I think that helped it some. Let's go ahead and, while we're outlining everything, let's outline the green too. And I've still got to hurry up and stamp with something. Okay, stamp with something. I think I want to use something that's not your typical stamp, and just stamp like in here and in here, so it needs to be something small. Hmm. Y'all got any ideas? could use some of this. Okay, I think I'm going to cut a piece off of this and use it. This is too, I've been wanting to do that for a while anyway, because this is too unwieldy. So we'll just do it. Okay, and so what do I want to stamp with? What color? Number 5 was use green. Number 6 was use any kind of stamp. Okay, Cheryl, number 7 will be paper butterflies. Add paper butterflies. That's going to be prompt number 7. I need to go ahead and do some stamping though. Let's see if I can do a little bit of this. Okay. That's going to be my stamping. No, the Pick 10's not. Eva, this journal cover that I made earlier is going to be for the prophecy study. I'm sorry, I'm getting everybody confused by doing two things completely different at the same time. Okay. That's okay, Eva. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Now then, let me dry this a little bit and do paper butterflies. I'm tempted to put this light green in the little leaves before I do anything else. And then stamp back over them again. I think I'm going to. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to jump back in with some light green and I liked them at first without anything in them, and then further we got along, they kind of got hidden. I think they won't be hidden quite so much if I. And you can kind of see the stamping, so I'm not going to worry about going back over them, I don't think. While I'm sitting here, I'm trying to remember where my paper butterflies are. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I got Happy Mail today, and in that Happy Mail was a couple of paper butterflies. Thank you, Janet. I was meaning to show y'all this anyway. So look at this pretty envelope she sent me. And inside um, is 1, 2, 3 paper butterflies. And look at those pretty flowers. Aren't those pretty? I think those are wallpaper. And some strips that are out of wallpaper. And then some little dots. Aren't those pretty? And then this really, really cute ATC. Isn't that cute? I love it. But these butterflies are going to be perfect. It was meant to happen. That's right. Thanks, Mina. I like the contrasting greens too. I'm glad I decided to go ahead and do that. Let me dry this a little bit and then we'll add those butterflies. Okay. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm trying to decide where to put them. How about like that? Aren't they cute? Okay, I like those. Now I just need to glue them down. Let me get my. There we go. Yes, I'm loving them. And I like that they're all 3 different. I also got some cute paper. Can't remember if it was at the end of the week last week or over the weekend. I can't remember. From Beth. I'll show y'all that in a second too. Okay. There are my paper butterflies. Well, thank you, Cheryl. I'm going to move it out of the way here and show you this paper, the cute paper I got from Beth. I took it out of the package, Beth, and the very top one was that blue that had like a world map on it, just kind of embossed. You know, it's just shiny and just barely different, you know, from the blue background. And I said, Hannah, look at these pretty papers Beth sent us. And she goes, ooh, that one's mine. I said, yes, you can have it. Because I'm a mom and moms do that, even though that I thought it was beautiful paper too. Look, I love the balloons. And don't know if you can see it, but there's some seagulls embossed. You can see it kind of there on there. And there's some, says adventure time, life is movement. That's cute. And some suitcases. That one's cute too. That looks like it'd make a good cover for something. Travel musings. I love that. Weathered wood look. I have a photograph that I took when we were on a trip that has wood a lot like that. Here's some cards to cut up and use separately. These are cute papers. I don't have any travel papers. Oh, isn't that cute? All those airplanes. I don't know if you can see it. If I see if I can get it where you can see the, I don't think I can. There's some clouds embossed on it. Can you kind of see that? Very cute. Oh, I really like this one because it's got places from all over the world. I'll definitely use that one in my Walk the World journal. And we really are going to do that soon. I just keep having all these other things that come up that this has stars embossed on it. Those are even harder to see. I think you can see them there. Really cool papers. I really am ready to get started on that soon. But I had some video hops I had to get things done for. And then when I decided to do this spinning thing, that took over today, which is when I had thought I would work on that journal. So I'm really going to do it. I promise. I promise. I'm making a journal, Cheryl, and it's called Walk to the World. And what it is, my daughter wrote a poem called Walk to the World. And I don't have a copy of it out here to read to you, but it was a really neat poem. And we decided it would be fun for her and I each to make a journal with one line, illustrating one line of that poem, however we wanted to do it on each page. And there are 40 lines in the poem. So we're going to make a journal that has 40 pages in it. And it's good. Anyway, it's going to be fun. And I'm going to do it, on videos so y'all can play along if you want to. But it's really about this poem where the narrator, the person in the poem, walked all over the world and what they saw and how they're going to, come home and tell us about it. Anyway, it was really, it's a cool poem, and it's going to be fun. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay. We need a number 8 prompt. Who's going to give us a number 8 prompt? Inchworm. All righty. Inchworm is the number 8 prompt. I'm going to have to make my inchworm something besides green, probably. Because I want him to show up. I'm going to put him right here, I think. So what color should I make him? I want him to be obvious. Maybe yellow and green. You think that would look good? An yellow and green inchworm? Make him a happy inchworm. Yes, we want him to be happy. What color would he be if he was happy, Mina? Tell me what color you want this happy inchworm to be, and I'll make him that color. Purple? Pink? What would be good? Yellow or orange? Gold. Ooh, yellow, orange, and gold. I like all 3 of those colors. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to get some more spot for paint. Yellow, orange, and gold. Oh, Cubby, honey, you need to go back over by the door. I'm sorry, bud. Oh, I'm sorry. Lay down. That's fine right there. Just lay down. We're not going anywhere yet. Lay down. No, just lay down. I'm not petting you right now. Go on. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, Cubby. Lay down. Hi, Barb. It's good to see you. Did you see I got a price for sending the spinning kit, Barb? Is that something that you're willing to pay and you want to do? Okay. Okay, good. Well, you can either I can either message you my PayPal account information and you can do it that way, or you can just send me some money in the mail, whichever way you want to do it. It's going to be $17.25 to ship and then the $20. So do it whatever you think will work for you. And I'll send it out tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to start with orange, I think. No, that's not big enough. Okay, I'm just going to, let me cut off this fingernail and I'm going to use this little baby finger. Okay, I will. When we get off of here tonight, I'll send you a message with the PayPal. Okay, just a minute, Cubby. I'll let you out. Okay. All right. Oh goodness, Cubby. That tail. Go on. Go on. Go bark at the door and they'll let you in. Sorry, y'all. I'll be right back. Sorry, it's raining out there. I didn't want him to have to stand out there and wait till he figured out he needs to bark so somebody will let him in. They're on the same plan, yeah. That plan is called Don't Let Mama Do Anything plan. I'm going to do one more up here. Okay, I'm not a very good inchworm maker. All right, let's see. Let me dry this a little bit and we'll. Okay, now I need a little bitty something to put a little gold dot. Okay, there's my there's my inchworm. We're just doing a everybody gives us prompts kind of pick 10, Barb. And inchworm was number 8. So there he is. I've got to make some little antenna and feet on him. But I need to dry him a little first. Okay, now I hope this pen will work. Okay, there's my inchworm. I like him. Okay. We're going fast tonight, Tanya. Okay, see what's next. Was there anything else after inchworm? Let me look and see. Okay, inchworm, happy inchworm. Okay. Becky says do a border for number 9. Let's save the border for number 10, Becky. Somebody give me another one for number 9. And then we'll do the border. Oh, good, Janet. Thank you. Hi, Bootsy. I'm glad you're here. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry that you're so tired. Just sit back and relax. Use a stencil, Journey says. Splatter, Sharon says. I'm going to give you those two and you can do which one you want. Okay, use a stencil or splatter. That's number 9. And then a border is number 10. And I'm going to splatter. Should I splatter with white or black? Or maybe light blue and it can look like water. I think I'm going to go with the light blue and see if I've got a really light blue metallic. That would be fun. Let me move this because I'm going to end up with that all over everything if I don't. Okay. All right. Oh, no, I've got something here. We'll use this. More gold. Ooh, that would be good too. Okay, I'm going to take a vote. Light blue for water or more gold? Y'all vote for my splatters. I'm going to put these paints up while you do that. Joe said gold. Okay. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 of gold and 3 of light blue, and then I've got 2 more light blues. 3 more light blues. I think blues have it. Okay. We're going to do a light blue. And I've got, no, that's glitter. I thought I had a metallic light blue that would have been fun. Oops, oops, oops. Please don't fall anymore. Here it is. Oh, oh, y'all, the piles upon piles. How many new puppies do you have, Holly? Oh, that's way too much. And it's very thin, so I may not even add any water to it. Let me get my splatter screen thing if I can find it. Okay. Okay. Now then, let's see if this is, it's thin, but I don't know if it's thin enough to splatter or not. Ooh, it doesn't make dots. Okay, we'll thin it out a little bit because it's not making dots. Maybe a little more. That is, it's raining a lot. Okay. Got a lot of that pretty blue left now. Mother's a husky, father's a border collie lab mix. Ooh. Adorable, just like you, Holly. Hi, Carly. I missed you when you came in, evidently, unless you just now got here. Okay. Well, there's my splatters. I'm going to go ahead and dry them a little bit, and then we'll do a border. Okay. There we go. And I think I'm gonna do gold for my border. I think that's number 10. Add a border. Gotta find the gold now. Here we go. I knew I had some. Okay, we need a brush. I'm going to use kind of a wide brush because I'm just going to kind of brush it on. I may need to wet that down. I don't know. Let's see how it does. This is the kind of border I put on my artist trading coins. The only hard thing about it is how to hold it once you've done a side and you're having to use that side to hold it. But I love the gloopy paint for a border. I like the unevenness of it, especially in gold, because it looks like it's got. Come in. I just let him out.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I came to bring the dog back. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it again. Made her take him back in. Okay. Move this over here because I probably got some on the back. And that's what we're going to do it. Do a close-up. Okay. Let me find a place to stick this real quick. Like that, maybe. I can't find the middle. There you go. It looks a lot better than it did when I first drew those flowers, and I was like, oh, this is going to be horrible. But I'm happy now. Happy. Oh, goodness. Now I need to get out my my book. Where is it? Somewhere. Oh. Well, I don't know where it is. But I don't want to waste this gold paint, so I'm gonna just do some pages. Can be the beginning of something. Get another one. Never doubt the power of a potato. That's right, Mark. That's what made it good. It's the underpinnings of the potato. Or the desire to cover up the potato. I'm not sure which. Since my potatoes weren't all that terrific. You could stamp on the gold. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's add some blue into this one. Uh-oh. I'm getting this one all over me. I kind of like that with the blue. I'm going to add some blue onto this one. Oh, where to lay it? Good night, Mary. Thanks for playing along. Let's just add a little more blue into that. Add a little more, get a little blue in this one too. Good night, Cheryl. Oh, you're saying good night to Mary. Sorry. I'm not trying to get rid of you. just misread. Okay. Hi, Sherry. We just finished our pick 10. We got finished early tonight. I'm just trying to use up my paint. Oh, having troubles here. Drop my brush. Okay. Oh, thank you, Janet. Hi. Hi, Kim. Am I right, Paper Kitty? You're Kim, am I right? I hate it when I'm afraid I messed up. I'm just wiping off my extra paint. Okay. I got some painty backgrounds now to use on something else. That's fun. I can just keep doing that. Oh, I've got some more. I got some more paint. Let me move these and we'll just keep playing. Well, let's do this. Ooh. Add a little bit of pink to that. Oh, great, Beth. Can't wait to see. Work on using up the rest of this paint here. Okay, that's all my paint. Thanks, Sharon. Okay. Well, is there something y'all want to do? It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I could play a little bit longer. Unless y'all are tired and want to go to bed or go do something else. That's fine too. Just let me know and I'll close up shop. Thanks, Allie. Put a white matte frame around those flowers and you've got a nice piece of wall art. Well, thanks, Mina. I really like it. I have to admit, I was worried about it for a time, but usually about prompt 7 or 8, I get happy. Now I just got to let all that gold dry. But I think you're right. I think it does need a mat behind it. Hi, Lucia. It's good to see you. Play, Sharon says. What do you want to play? Trying to think of what I could do easy. We could play with the Gelli Plate. Y'all want to play with the Gelli Plate a little bit? Anything we're going to do, I'm going to need to move this. So I need to do that. It's not staying on that paper very good. Where can I put it that it would be safe? Hopefully right there. Yes, Sharon says. Okay, yes, Gelli Plate. I was going, yes to what? All right. No, this is not working. You pick up these papers and move them. I'm going to end up stepping on them, and that would not make me happy. Okay. Okay, let's move that out of the way and see if I have any. Okay, here's some deli papers I can use to go over this when I'm ready. Cool, Becky. Just work on your mug rugs. That sounds like a plan. Let me find some paper. I know I have. Well, let me find something I can wipe off on. Just a second. Okay, we're going to just wipe off on these. Make a background for something. That's fine, Cheryl. That'll be great. Okay. Now what am I going to do? I'm sorry. I have to move stuff off of where I moved stuff so I could try to straighten up. And find some things big enough to play on this plate with. Okay, we're going to play with some lacy paper texture. Let me find some paper now that I want to actually do my stuff on. Okay. I'm going to use these papers to print on. And we're going to start just by putting down Let's do black for this one. A background. This is a black metallic paint, so but I just want to put down a background. Yeah, well, a bomb went off in here too, so I get it. In fact, probably most of us get it. I like to think I'm not the only one with having to deal with that. Okay. Ooh, there's a perfectly black background. That's going to be great. We're going to let it sit over here and dry. And let's go ahead and see if we can pull another one. This one won't be as solid, but that's okay. It did come out smooth, didn't it? This one's not so smooth, but that's okay. It's just the first layer, so. And I'm going to do one on gold now. That's a great idea, Becky. Get them done, and then you can give them away when it's birthdays and Christmas and whatever show up. It's kind of a dirty gold, isn't it? That's all right. Just a background. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull off another one of these too. That one's going to need another layer for sure before I do anything lacy on top of it. All right, let's see if we can get off some more of this stuff. Okay, I think I want to do let's do a blue this time. I want something dark enough that the lace will show up over it. The prints and the lace. Okay, I should have done this one on the other side because that print still shows through. wasn't thinking about that. I thought it would actually be darker than it was. So we'll do a light one too. That way we can try out the difference, see the difference. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the backgrounds I'm good. Well, no, let's do one more because we got to pull that stuff up. So I don't want to, I could get on here and go for hours, and I don't need to do that tonight. So we'll just have a finite amount of paper we're working with. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do something on top of this. Something lacy. I think that one probably will make a really good print. So we're going to do that. Okay, what color should we use? It is hard. It is hard. I think I'm going to use gold for my lace. And I probably put, when you're, the first time you use the fabric, it really soaks up a lot of paint. So you kind of have to do more paint than you usually do. So I'm going to lay this down here. Excuse me. And then I'm going to find a, here we go. I'm going to put this down and see if I can, how much of the gold I can pull off. You want to pull off as much as you can from in those spots in the lace so that the lace print will show up on the next one. Now, if I had used a clean piece, I would be able to see if I was getting it all or not. And I don't have that advantage because this one's painted, but we pulled off quite a bit. So let's go ahead and do another one. Okay, now I'm going to pull this up, and then we'll put our black paper on here. And let's see how we did. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? like that one. That turned out good. Okay, let's see. Let's do a bronze this time over the next black one. I mean a copper if I have any in here. This is my favorite color and I think I'm out. I think I'm out. Oh, there's a good. We got enough for this one anyway. And I'm going to use this lace this time. I don't know if you can see it now, but you can see that copper coming through the lace onto the paper. Like that. Let's do one more. The more I can get off in the spaces, the more lacy the lace will look. Okay. That's kind of hard to even see what it looks like, but hopefully it'll look good on here. Let's do this. Yeah, it may have been too dry. Well, we got some. It'd be a good background for something else. It's not as good a lace print as I would have liked. So let's add a little bit of this. Try not to overdo it. See if we can pull that off onto the onto a page. Okay, this one doesn't look so great, so we'll see if we can pull this off on there. Sometimes it works great and sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see. It's a pretty mix of colors. You don't really see a lot of lace, but I like the copper and the green together. So that's one that also will, you won't want to leave it just like that, but it would make a good, it'll make a good background for something else. Let's see if we can get off some of this blue around here.
No, not really. Okay. So let's see what. Oh, I wanted to try this. Haven't ever used this one before. I don't know how it'll work because most of it is pretty tight weave, but we're going to play with it anyway. So let's see. You can wet it with a little water spray. Yeah, that's true. Um, I guess I'm worried it would mush the lacy. Any lace that you might get might not show up as much. I don't know. I haven't ever tried that actually. I probably should, Cheryl. Okay, let's do some purple. I'm going to do this because I want to be sure to get some of that on the print. This time it's probably really more of a just imprinting the texture onto the paint. I don't know. We will see. I've never tried to use a crocheted something before. Let's see if we can get some more of that out in there. My video's going strange? Is it going strange for everybody? Is something weird happening? I haven't been looking at the screen, so I don't know what she's talking about. Are the rest of you having troubles too? Wow, that really looks like crochet, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. I blacked out. Okay, well, I'm sorry, folks. Just try to refresh, or I don't know. I don't think it's raining hard enough that should be the issue, but it might be YouTube. Here's another piece I haven't tried before. Isn't that pretty? We're going to try that. And let's do this alizarin crimson. See how that works. Okay. I think I'm going to put this down over it and see. It may be really bad, but we're going to try it anyway. See if it'll pull up anything on that. It usually picks up the lace better through the lace on deli paper than anything else. But it would be fun if I could get a print to come off on that. Where it would look like the background is the lace. You don't know till you try. Yes, Tanya, I'm just playing. Just playing. Well, that's interesting. Doesn't really look very lacy, but wouldn't know if we didn't try. Let me find another piece of deli paper here to see if I can get some more of that off so that it'll make lace on the next print. Deli paper will really, you know, um, go down inside the lace, and that's why it works so well to pull up the paint. Other papers aren't bendy enough to do that. Okay. Uh-oh. It stuck to my thing. Let's try this one. Okay, that one turned out really nice. I don't think quite as well, Deb. But I have a canvas. We'll try it and see. We will try it and see. Let me find it. I just set it somewhere earlier because I had two and I was only going to use one. Where did I put it? Give me just a second. Let me see if I can find it. I've jelly printed on canvases before. Let me show you the one. Well, let me show you the ones I did before. Okay, now I added this one. I stenciled over the top of it some trees, but the background was jelly printed. And this is the same. This has a Poppy's napkin over the front top of it, but all of this other stuff back here was jelly printed. And this one has a napkin over it too, but the gold and the dark in the back, that's a jelly print. So you can do it, but it's not as easy, and you have to have more paint or it won't get down in it. Where did I put that canvas? That's ridiculous. Because I only moved it right before we started. You know, it's not like it's not like I put it up 3 days ago or something. Oh, Lisa, this is ridiculous. The thing is, I really think I set it over here under all this junk that I'm using to jelly print. But it should be stiff enough it would be obvious, and it's not there. Okay, the only other one I have is this one, and we're going to play on it because I have not, and I will not paint it. So let me put a background on this, and we'll work on it. Oh, stretched. I think stretched would probably work better because you can push down inside the wood, but I don't have one of those. I don't think. No, I don't have one of those available. But a stretched canvas, I think, would work better than a hardboard canvas. But the hardboard's all I've ever worked on. Do you want to try it with the hardboard, or do you just want to go back to my papers? Try it on loose canvas. Yeah. Yeah, I think you should try it. Definitely. I wish I had one here so we could play with that, but I have some canvas paper, that's not stretched. It's not stretched on anything. It's just paper. Cheryl says, go ahead and do the hardboard. Okay. What color do you want the background to be? I could just cover it up with black. Yeah, I would try it. I just don't happen to have any. Okay, I'm just going to do the background in black. All right, Cheryl agrees with me, so. Oh, that's too much. It will definitely be able to go inside the canvassy part. What's that? Might would have been better to just paint the background on. I don't know. We'll see. We're about to get it. A little more. Okay. There's our black canvas. And I'm just going to set it over here and let it dry a minute while I clean my hands. You do want it dry before you go on, or you'll just smoosh up anything you try to put on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do another piece of paper on here too. Give us something else to work with too. Black and then gold. Okay. My hands are wet, and so they're not sliding on here very good. It's mostly black. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can get as much of this off as I can. Because I don't want black. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean it. Maybe not perfectly, but pretty good. So we can have our we want the lace to show. So that's true. Except when I decide I need to clean off the black for the so the lace will show. But yeah, because you can leave the crusty bits on there and pull them off on a later print, and yeah, you can use it all. And then you can, what you roll off over here, you can use that too. So okay, I'm gonna sit down a minute and clean my hands a second here before we go any further. Now, if you're the kind of person who just wants to pull one perfect print, and you don't junk journal or anything where you could use, you don't do mixed media or collage or any of those things where you could use the wipe off pages and the extra, the extra pull offs and all of that, then it might be a waste of paint for you. But for most of us, it's not. Okay. Oh. Hi, Patricia. I'm glad you're here. Sorry, I ran out of wipes. I got to get some more here. Okay. Oh, no, I don't know who Ann is. That is that's still very wet. I'm going to dry it over here for a second. Good grief. Okay, I think it's pretty close to dry. I think it'll work now. So there's our background. Um, I think this one did the best, so I think this is the one that we're going to use for that. I should have let this lay there and dry, but oh well. Maybe it'll be okay. And gold, you said. Okay. That's pretty funky paint. Okay. Okay, now that I want to take a see how much of this we can get off. Okay. get another one here. Okay, we can't wait too long or we're going to end up with it drying on us. So thing about canvas board is it's hard. So to get a print that's evenly impressed all over it is not easy. Lisa, maybe if you put something dull or dark over the gold paper on the left, the alien attacks will stop. Oh, this? Here, let's just do this. Does that help? Let's do this too, see if that'll... Sorry about the alien attacks. I just hope it works. Well, I think that's as good as we're going to get. Oh, it's glued down. Literally. That looks better than I thought it would, actually. Oh, you're welcome, Rosie. It's good to see you here. We're playing on the Gelli Plate. And I'm really pleased with that. I didn't think it was going to look that good. Woo, woo, woo. Now we got to do some kind of course it needs to dry, but then we need to do some kind of focal point or something on it. Let's let that dry. And I'm going to put another color over this and pull it off onto something else. Thank you. I'm pleased. Thanks for asking about that, Deb. I would have probably never done it if you hadn't said, can we do this? Will it work? Even though that's not what you were talking about, it was still nice to be able to play with it and try. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna put some of this behind that gold. That's probably too much. Okay, what was the... I think I was going to do it over this one because it's kind of basically the same thing in the background. That looks pretty good. It's kind of, you have to get the light just right to really see it. It's really subtle if you don't have the light just right. I like it. It was worth doing. Okay, let's see. What else have we got? Oh, I've been wanting to try this weird lacy thing. It's part of a shirt, but it has kind of a lace pattern that's even really hard to see. Can you imagine wearing that? Woo! But it might be fun. Oh, I could see it going nuts on the Gelli Plate. Ah, yeah, you need one, Deb. Everybody needs a Gelli Plate. And I think that Hobby Lobby only has one that's a 5x7. But that's still a lot of fun to play with. But if you want one bigger than that, you probably have to order it. Okay. I've got another black background that I want to use. So I need a pretty color for this. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use this red. Looks like wallpaper. Yeah. Yeah. Might need more than that because it hasn't had any paint on it before. All right. I'm going to lay this down with the brightly colored side down, so maybe it won't. Oh, no, it's going to do it. It's alien attack again. Good grief. I'm sorry, folks. I'll hurry and find something to put over this. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, just order it. Order it from Amazon. Unless you can find a place that'll let you take a coupon, that's really just as cheap as anywhere else to get it. Okay. Let's pull that up. Put our black piece down. Well, that was too dark. I should have used something lighter, gold or something, because it doesn't really show up. It just looks like scaly something. Okay, not too excited about that. Not too excited about that. We may do something else over that. Let's try the red again with something else. I'm not into scaly stuff. Let's try this one for kicks. Haven't done yet. Let's take that off. Okay. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. This is just a really cheap little lace thing that I got from Dollar Tree. Um, in fact, it's the kind of thing you look at it and you think, why would anybody buy this? Mm. Ooh, that looks pretty though, doesn't it? Let's do another one here. See if we can get off some more. Putting on more paint works well because it doesn't all soak in to the fabric, but it means you have to work harder to get the paint out in between so that the lace shows up. Okay. See, that one looks good too. All right, let's take this off. Let's put this one down. This is the one that I did on the wrong side, so it's got some print kind of showing through, but anyway, this will help it. Oh, those possums, they get hungry too. I tell you what, we live pretty much in the center of the city, and about 2 months ago, I saw a possum running down our road. Now that is just weird. I've seen bunny rabbits before. We've seen foxes before, but I'd never seen a possum before. When you see those kind of animals getting this far into town, you know that there's not enough water. Not enough water. That looks pretty cool. It'd look better if I didn't have this border thing over here, but I like it. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm kind of tired. Let me show you what we've done so far, and then I think I need to go in. There are 3 or 4 of them I really like, and the others are okay. Okay, we've got this one that we just did. We've got this one. Really like that one. We've got that one that obviously needs something else. And we've got this one. That's my favorite one. I really like that one. And we've got this one that definitely needs another layer. And then we've got this one, and I really love that one because you can really tell it's crochet. I think that's cool. I didn't expect that one to work so well. Yes, they will, Deb. And my bag. But I love Gelli Plate enough to put up with it. And this one, like that one. This one is not much great. So we've got, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 that I like just the way they are. And then I've got these 3 that need just something else. And that one's okay just the way it is. And then we've got the canvas. And it needs some kind of focal point, but I really like it. I really like it. So okay. Well, I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. Thanks for coming over and playing with me tonight. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you all. Um, God bless you, and you all have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Oh, see you tomorrow at noon on Tanya's channel. Noon Central Time on Tanya's channel when we finish the Do-Si Do book. Don't forget that. I hope I don't forget. I do real good remembering things at night, but at noon, that's a little harder for me to remember. We'll see you then. God bless you. Bye bye.